Okay, Scorpio, it's bonus time. Bonus time for Scorpio. See if I can get a couple of people in the room here since notifications got fixed. Anyway, I'm going to do my normal babble before I start the reading. Anybody new to the channel here? What I typically try to do with the bonus readings, there's some people. What's up, y'all? What I typically try to do with these bonus readings for anybody new here is I try to hopefully the goal is to read between the lines and maybe get some details that I may have missed, you know, like in the regular monthly. Maybe just look at the situation from a different angle, or maybe even tell a completely different story. Who knows? You know, that's the fun part about it. Anybody catching the playback who would like to tip or donate to the channel, the information for that is in the description. Big, huge shout out to everybody that tips and donates to the PayPal. Y'all my heroes. Y'all have no idea how much that helps, I promise you. And, oh yeah, my Facebook page is in there too for anybody that wants to go give me a little thumbs up in Facebook land, you know. It's there if you want to, you ain't got to. Alrighty, so less babbling, more reading, right? Alrighty, let's get into it. Scorpio, January 2019 universe. Let's see if we can get a few things I may have missed last time. Few things I may have missed last time for Scorpio, January 2019. Let me get 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Oops. And 4 for my Scorpios, January 2019 universe. I'm going to start this off pretty much the exact same way I start off every reading. The first 3 cards are the overall from the bottom of the deck, followed by the external energy, people viewing you, you know, the way people see you from the outside looking in, followed by the internal energy. Oh, wow, okay, so overall, it looks like the star in the reverse is the energy pretty much binding the situation this month. Could possibly have had an ending with an Aquarius, but either way, I kind of still feel like, regardless of anything that happens in the reading, you know, where maybe if you move on from something, either way, I kind of feel like you are very unclear about what happened in the situation. Like something went wrong and you still don't quite know why, and I kind of feel like it's driving you nuts. The way people may be perceiving you from the outside looking in is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, I kind of feel like some people, for some of you, okay, this kind of splits off into two here, okay, for the majority of you. I kind of feel like people may be seeing you as having a little bit of difficulty controlling your emotions, like whatever you feel, you may be trying. I'm not saying you're not trying to control your emotions, but it kind of seems like it may kind of show, you know, regardless of how hard you try to hide it. People kind of see that whatever this is bothers you and irritates you. And yeah, but on the inside, you feel like the Page of Cups in the reverse, okay? So I kind of feel like you are really on guard. And see, since pages are very, like, kind of young and inexperienced, obviously no love offers, but mainly here, I think that you are... It's more like I don't want to jump into anything new and stupid without thinking. You know, I'm going to really sit back and make sure that I am very aware of all the facts, okay? Because like I said, overall, you're very unclear about what happened last time. So I kind of feel like this right here is doing a lot of comparing and contrasting. The past situation, you're comparing every new possibility or you know, whatever. I kind of feel like there's a lot of comparing going on. Like, you know, before I jump into anything new, I got to compare this and contrast it, and probably just keep driving yourself nuts with that until you decide, no, I'm not doing it. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, let's see what happened in the past here. What happened in the past, universe, for Scorpio? What happened in the past? Scorpio. Let's get a little general idea of what happened in the past with 3 more shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Oops. Universe is such a smart ass sometimes. Alrighty. Anyway. Ooh, okay. Alright, look. See, okay, let me move these up here real quick. Get this line right here. So it looks like in the past, again, with these bonuses and pretty much with everything in January that I've been getting so far, it's kind of like abruptly not really telling me exactly why. But it looks like everything was looking really, really good. I kind of sense a bit of a cycle right here. Okay, there's a lot of cycles going on with a lot of the signs. Okay, with the Sun card right here, it was good, it was happy, and then all of a sudden, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, it's kind of like everything just kind of came screeching to a halt, and it was almost like two energies holding themselves in your mind at the same time. Everything's good, but then something's wrong, and you can't quite figure out what's going on. And for some reason that you can't quite, the Ace of Swords in the upright. Is like the light flicking on in your head, brand new ideas, new starts, new ideas flowing and things like that. So I'm really feeling right here, especially because the stars in the reverse is the overall energy, that for whatever reason, this situation can't manifest itself as something good, and you can't quite figure out why. You were kind of unsure. You felt like there was more to the situation than what met the eye, okay? And here we go. Here you are with the Death card. I kind of feel like whoever you was dealing with just wasn't showing enough passion. Okay, there was no passion being expressed. You just kind of felt like maybe in the past with this Sun card right here, it was very, very passionate. It was very, ooh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That whole energy right there. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you have no idea why, the passion was gone. It was just, and you were like, what the hell? You couldn't figure it out. You were very, very unsure as to what went wrong. And then here you are with the Death card. It abruptly just kind of just died, basically, you know. I'm not gonna clarify this line right here. That seems pretty cut and dry. So let me look real quick at what's going on presently. Let's look at what's going on presently with this situation. Universe, what's going on presently with Scorpio? What is going on presently with Scorpio, January 2019, universe? Let's get some things I may have missed last time. Pretty pleased with 3 more shuffles. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3 for Scorpio, please, universe. What's happened presently? What's happening presently? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ooh. Dang, okay. Well, like I said, I kind of feel like you're trying to hold it to yourself. You could possibly be dealing with a Pisces, but even if it doesn't matter who you're dealing with, I kind of feel like you're trying to keep it a secret. But again, it's not really happening, okay? King of Swords in the reversed, okay? You could... Man, I just kind of feel like you got this attitude, you know? No matter how hard you try to keep this to yourself with the Moon card right here, you're kind of trying to hold it inside and bottle it up and not really express too much. It's not happening. With that King of Swords in the reverse right there, it's like anytime something triggers a memory or you talk about this person or if you talk to this person, I'm not seeing a whole lot of communication happening right now. Not saying it's not there. It's just not being indicated right here in the cards, but... either way, anything that kind of reminds you of this situation, it shows with this really bad, nasty, sour attitude. Okay, and but right now there's still some unfinished business. Okay, there's still some unfinished business that needs to be resolved, and will be eventually at some point. But right now, I still kind of see it lingering a little bit. And as much as you are possibly trying to move on and trying to get on with the next phase in your life, you may have a lot of options, around you that you could possibly choose from, but you're kind of like, I kind of feel like emotionally unable to give yourself to any of these options, okay? Because deep inside, I kind of feel like you still have your mind on this one thing, this one situation, this one individual, or whatever the case may be. And you're trying to keep it to yourself and move on as if everything's okay, but it's not working right. But, 9 of Cups, though. Like I said, you're moving on and basically being like, man, check it out. I'm good on my own. Okay, you can have that 10th cup, whatever. I don't really sense a whole lot of acceptance with it, though. I really don't. I kind of sense it as I have to. You know, it doesn't feel good. It's not what I want to do, but I have to. And there is this unfinished business with the World card in the reverse right here that's kind of lingering that you know, and I kind of am picking up. We're going to see here in just a second, but I'm kind of feeling that this other individual knows as well that that there's some unfinished business that's going to have to be addressed and taken care of at some point, but it's not happening right now. So let's look over here at who you're dealing with. Who is Scorpio dealing with, universe? Who's Scorpio dealing with? Person, people, and or situations external to Scorpio having the biggest influence on this reading. Let's see if we can get some details that I may have missed. Maybe a couple of extra things I didn't mention last time. You know, who knows? Let's get 4 shuffles, please, universe. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Oops. And 4 for the person Scorpio is dealing with January 2019. Okay. This is pretty simple right here. Overall, the Tower's in the reverse. There's still a part of them that wants to fix this as well, or it not just wants to fix it, but just kind of wishes that this Tower didn't fall. Okay. Now, this also could very easily mean that they are avoiding you, but I'm not feeling that right here. What I'm feeling is that that this right here, being their overall energy that's binding them, is like they really wish this didn't happen. Okay. But see, I kind of feel like it's a front, though. They're covering it up, okay, because they have the Sun with the 5 of Swords. So I kind of feel like they're pretending to be happy, okay, because they also have the 10 of Swords. This, like, really, really bugs them, but I feel like this Sun card may be a front, okay? They may be pretending to be happy. That may be what I title this video. They're pretending to be happy because this is what's binding them, the Tower in the reverse. They wish they could rebuild that Tower. That's what they're thinking about. That's what's going on in their mind, but they're not showing it. They're showing this right here. So they may be posting lots of, you know, inspirational, motivational stuff on Facebook and maybe like trying to make themselves look happy, when in reality, this is how they feel. They feel like busting somebody upside the head with a fucking sword, you know, and they feel like they got a bunch of swords stuck in their back. This isn't this isn't the brightest of moments for this individual or this situation, whatever's going on right here. Knight of Wands in the reverse. They are not making any moves, and I kind of feel like they do have a lot of options going on around them, and that's probably what this is all about. This is probably how they are trying to make themselves look, okay? I'm happy. Look at all these friends I got, or all these other, you know, dates that I may be going on. Maybe, like I said, I just kind of, what I'm feeling off of this right here, take it if it resonates, chuck it if it don't, but I'm kind of feeling like posting a lot of things to make myself look happier than I am, like on social media, or maybe intentionally trying to spread a reputation about myself so that word gets around you that I'm doing really good when I'm really not. So let's go ahead and pull another line for this individual, or people, situations, whatever y'all got going on. Okie dokie. One more line, universe. One more line. 5 shuffles this time. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. God, quit shuffling. Get to the reading. And 5. Okay. Yeah, so pretty cut and dry. Page of Cups is in the reverse, okay? Y'all got a matching energy right here. I kind of feel like y'all both kind of put the same taste in each other's mouths, right? So I'm not reading too much into this person because this is your reading, but I kind of feel like they kind of feel the same way. Like they may have jumped into this too quickly, or maybe they just felt like they were just a little bit too inexperienced, You know, like they learned a lot from this. So now it's kind of like, I'm not jumping into anything too terribly stupid next time. I'm going to think, and I'm going to weigh my options out. I'm going to plan, and I'm going to compare and contrast any new potential partner or situation or whatever to the last one. And the first little inkling I get that it may be like you, no, basically, and no love being offered. So completely, yeah. As far as you go, that's not even an option to them. I'm feeling right. I said something about communication earlier. I don't see any at all. Okay, maybe block communication or just very poor. And no work being put in on the situation, refusing to work on it, refusing. And yeah, like I said, no communication. Take it how it resonates, but this right here tells me no communication at all for the majority of you. And for those of you who there may be communication, it may be very, very poor, very immature with all these pages, And yeah, yep. So, well, dadgummit, Scorpio. Let's see where this, not this situation, but let's see where you're headed. What timelines is Scorpio headed towards, universe? What timelines is Scorpio headed towards? January 2019. Where's this situation headed? Where's Scorpio headed? Tell me something good. Let's get some fluffy rainbows and sunshine, Skittles falling out of the rainbow. Unicorns farting. All that good stuff. Alrighty, let's get 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here is 2. And 3. Okay, so you got the 8 of Wands in the upright. You got the 8 of Wands in the upright. So what I definitely see is you are moving on from this, okay? You could be physically moving on. You could actually be picking up and moving away to a different location, different city, different state. Could be psychological distance you are placing on them, like not thinking about them. Could be emotional distance, you are emotionally distancing yourself from them, or a combination of all 3. And it looks like you're doing it pretty successfully. It's not really going to pull you off track. You're still able to juggle your pentacles and dance around in the water, okay? Well, this dude in this deck right here isn't exactly dancing in the water, but still, he's juggling pentacles. He's like, yeah, man, So I still see, though, even though you're probably going to be focused more on your finances and working really hard, it's still bugging you. Still bugging you, okay? Whatever this heartbreaking situation was right here with the 3 of Swords, I still kind of feel like you're going to focus on how you could have been dealing with an Aries, okay? But whoever you're dealing with, I feel like you're really focusing on how you wish you could have controlled the situation, and you wish you could have, you know what I'm saying? Like what could I have done? What should I have done to be able to take better control and possibly have avoided that right there? I'm going to go ahead and get just a few more cards right here, because that's not a sufficient ending in my opinion. 4 of Wands reversed. The door slammed shut on that situation. Doors slammed shut on that situation right here. Oops. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, I see more financial focus than anything, okay? You could be starting a new job. You could possibly, for those of you that this resonates with, you could be going out and looking for new financial opportunities and starting a new job, or starting something new with an earth sign possibly, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of love happening right here. I'm really not. Some of you it could be, but like I said, I see more finances and more focus on money and actually working with the tangible things. You're building your empire, stacking your bread. But in the meantime, it does look like it's still going to be weighing on you. Okay, like I said, overall the energy binding you is the Star in the reverse. There's still something that you're unsure about, and there is still unfinished business lingering between you and this individual right here. This is going to need to be, God damn, I can't talk. Going to need to be cleared up in the future. Okay. Well, alrighty, Scorpio. I hope that was a good reading. Hope it resonated. And anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop on out of here, and I will catch you all on the flip side. All right.
Somebody asked what deck you're using.
Which one? This is the Gilded Tarot. This right here is the Albano or whatever weight. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. Y'all have a good one.